High atop the jagged, frozen peaks of Mount Caucasus, where the wind screams like a banshee, a titan remains bound in eternal iron. Prometheus, a name that echoes through history, not as a tyrant, but as a prisoner of his own divine compassion and foresight. Every morning, the sun brings not hope, but the shadow of a nightmare. The sky darkens as a monstrous shape descends from the heavens. The eagle of Zeus, a beast of golden talons and glowing red eyes, sent by the king of the gods to enforce a terrible price. As the eagle lands upon his chest, lightning shatters the sky. This is the cost of defying the divine order for the sake of mortals. But to understand this agony, we must look back to an age of fire and fury, when the world was young and chaos reigned. During the Great Titanomachy, the universe shook as the old gods fought the new. Prometheus, the forethinker, saw the coming tide of change. While his kin fought with brute strength, Prometheus fought with wisdom. He chose to stand with Zeus, ensuring the Olympians' ultimate victory. Zeus rewarded him with a place on Olympus, a world of nectar and eternal light, far above the struggles of the terrestrial realm. Yet, even in the lap of luxury, the Titan's gaze wandered. He looked down upon the earth, seeing what the other gods ignored. He saw the early humans, shivering in the mud, hiding in the dark corners of caves, defenseless against the cold and the beasts. To Zeus, they were mere playthings or pests. To Prometheus, they were a spark of potential waiting to be ignited into a flame. He begged the king of the gods to grant them fire, the secret of the heavens. But Zeus refused, fearing the power humans might gain. Zeus declared that fire would remain the property of the gods alone, leaving humanity to perish in the coming winter of history. Prometheus knew the price of disobedience was high, yet he could not stand by as his creation suffered in the biting frost. Under the veil of night, he approached the sacred hearth. His heart beat with the weight of a betrayal that would change everything. He took a hollow fennel stalk and captured a single pulsing ember of the sun, hiding the divine gift within its green skin. With the fire concealed, he descended from the heights of Olympus, a lone shadow slipping through the clouds toward the waiting world. The humans watched in silence as the Titan emerged from the darkness of the woods, holding a staff that pulsed with a strange life. He knelt before them, and with a gentle breath, he coaxed the ember into a flame. For the first time, the earth knew light. The gift of fire was more than warmth. It was the birth of technology, the foundation of civilization, and the spark of the human spirit. With fire, they forged tools, they cooked their food, they drove back the shadows of the forest and the predators that lurked within. Prometheus watched them grow, his heart filled with a bittersweet pride. He knew his time of freedom was drawing to a close. High on Olympus, Zeus saw the smoke rising from the valleys. He saw the world brightening, and his fury was like a gathering storm. The defiance of Prometheus could not go unpunished. Zeus ordered the smith god Hephaestus to forge chains that no strength could break. The Titan was seized and dragged to the farthest edge of the world, to the desolate peaks where the sun never warms the stone. He was shackled to the Caucasus, condemned to a cycle of pain that would last for ages beyond counting. Every day, the eagle returns. Every night, his body heals, only for the torture to begin anew at the first light of dawn. But as he hangs there in the freezing wind, he looks out across the horizon. He does not see his own suffering. He sees the distant glow of human cities. He hears the songs of a race that is no longer afraid of the dark. He sacrificed his freedom so that humanity could have a future. He betrayed his own kind to save ours. The gods may be immortal, but the legacy of Prometheus is eternal. It lives in every hearth, every engine, and every curious mind. Zeus thought he had broken the Titan, but as the eagle circles for its final descent of the day, a subtle smile touches his lips. For he knows a secret that even the king of the gods cannot change. The fire he gave can never be extinguished. The paradox of Prometheus is the paradox of progress, that great light often comes from the deepest suffering. Humanity continues to reach for the stars, fueled by the flames stolen from the gods by a titan who loved us too much.